Do I want to start the stream? Am I start to start the stream? Connect streaming software, go live, poof into the things, live over on YouTube, change top chat to live chat, because that never happens. I don't know why. It's a thing that I laugh about specifically with YouTube, where it's like, no matter how few or many viewers you have, it's like, what if you instead of instead of showing everything everyone says, why don't we start vetting the people that are actually coming into your stream when there's less than 10 people and they're like, do you really want to hear all 10 of them? I feel like my shutter speed's all weird. Woo! Whatever. You can deal with it. Today we can deal with... We're hyper-action, Darren. Either that or my screen's having an issue. I think I might be streaming in 30 frames a second but filming in 24 frames a second to part the curtain slightly, which computers and algorithms, they have a tough time with this. Rogue Legacy 2. You'll love to see it. I'm going to do my favorite thing where I just go over to the volume mixer, mute that. You'll love to see it. Okay. I'm going to do my favorite thing where I just go over to the volume mixer, mute that. Gotta bring my microphone, not camera. Brought my microphone back slightly, because I'm being a little loud. And I want to continue to be loud, so the microphone can step the fuck back. I thought I was into the 30 seconds before I said the fuck word. Okay. So I played a little bit of this game on my own. And I went, damn it, this is too fun. Like, genuinely, this is too fun. For their own good. Oh. I was potentially streaming the audio from my own audio. Whatever. Sign the contract. The kingdom demands deliverance. Oh, the game is good. And I'm even fine with, I was even in my head, I'm like, you know what? I played a short enough time, rather than, you know, continue from where I thought the game was good. I was like, I'll just replay that first half an hour of that game again, because when it's good, it's good. As somebody who is a fan of Rogue Legacy 1, like, look at the audio effort put in. Yeah, it looks good on the stream. Just checking how good it looks on the old stream. Okay. The controls, they feel like it was in the first one, but better. Which is everything you could possibly want. And I'm usually the curmudgeon. I'm usually not the person who's like, game is better than it's ever been. I'm usually the person where it's like, I was a huge fan for a long time, and you did me dirty once, and then all of a sudden, I am no longer a fan. I wish I was more brand loyal. No, I don't. And then he jumps forward. But yeah, there's something to be said about how this feels identical to playing the first game, but 1,000 times better. It's like when people play like Mario 64 again, and they remember the memories they had of Mario 64, but not the how do I put this? It's like you remember the nostalgia of it. So you don't remember the weird, like, GoldenEye on Nintendo 64. You don't remember how, like, the old first-person shooter controls pre-mouse and keyboard were the worst thing in the universe, and like left and right was one stick, and then looking up and down was like D-pad. And that was like, yeah, this is how it works. And that was just like the normal thing everybody thought, which is buck wild. Just double checking that my camera's in a spot. I feel slightly dark. Now I feel overexposed. That is the problem about streaming on my on my non-nice monitor. I've got my other monitor in the back. Okay. Oh. Does it not like my controller now that I've used the... Ooh, that's a fun one. Come on. Come on, let me... There we go. Like, it feels so good. Diving bell cables, just like Z promised. Seamless. And it's not like the first game was perfect in this game franchise either. I say franchise. It's a franchise now, even if it wasn't before. Yeah, like, it wasn't perfect in the first game. There were some clunky bits, but it was like the indie dev studio that could, you know? Where they tried... There we go, that's the one. And I personally, I really appreciate that with, like, the concept of an indie dev studio having your second game come along, and it's like, everything is better. And it's not like they swapped it out and just went, like... weird AAA about it. Oh yeah, dash. Because that would be really annoying as well. Because I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan of most AAA games. You know, if I wanted to watch a movie, I'd probably just watch a movie. Is that controversial? Am I a controversial lad now? Oh well. At least if I watch a bad movie, it's only 2 to 3 hours. You know? If I play a bad video game, I either have to choose to give up pretty quick, or, you know, or you're just kind of stuck in it for, like, hours and hours and hours and hours. Beep boop. Love it. Love it. Genuinely. Like, it's very early in the game, so the game could frustrate me a lot. It hasn't yet, but I'm feeling good about... feeling good about my own personal... Wait, when did this come out? I was gonna say goatee, but, like... Rogue Legacy 2... Release date. Rogue Legacy 2 came out in 2020. No, that felt... There we go. Yeah, because it was early access. And I try to avoid early access. So, like... This is 2022 was when it became a real boy. And... I say I don't play early access. I've played, like, Minecraft and stuff, but there's so many early access things that it's like you run through the premise before the game is actually finished, and then when the game is actually finished, you don't have the effort to put... There we go. It's like once the game is actually done, you don't actually have the effort left to go back and play it again, or it's like not quite good enough to go back and play the game with all the features. And there's some games where it's like I play them in early access that I think are fully released now that I kind of can't bring myself to get back into, because not like they're bad, they're just, you know, not good enough. Maybe if I played them like late in their development cycle and come back, there'll be more content. Like Loop Hero is one of those ones. I just realized my camera is exactly where all of the things are. I'm just going to move that. Nope. Not move the whole game down. Let's move my camera down. There we go. Which one of the... How about now? So my face is right below house rules. Oh, I perfected that. Okay. Just gonna double check the stream for posterity's sake. Yeah, I perfected that. I'm kind of great. I'm happy I caught that early in the stream, because that was gonna annoy me later if I had to do any highlight footage. I would say I don't know how much highlight footage is just gonna be of just me going, "Oh, it's a good game. I like playing it. You should play it too." I remember as well, like, this got hyped for release right around the same time as Spelunky 2 got hyped for release. And I liked Spelunky 1 more than I liked Rogue Legacy 1. Oh, shit, I have to make a weird decision. Huh. Okay. So I ended up buying Rogue Legacy 2 first, and I don't tend to buy tons of games a lot, so I try to be a little frugal with my moons, you know if I mean. Power of Blessings. Okay, so Blessing of Talent. Destroy all mid-sized projectiles for drawing mana. Charges on hit and fully recharges on successful counters. And then this one, because this is you're swapping out your main weapon for something that's non-standard. Deals int damage while stuck in place. I wonder if I take this, can I then go take the other one? I can. So do I get the benefit of both? Oh, I understand. These were non-overlapping, so this was my Y and the other one was my X. I guess I'm, Die! Okay. Like, even that, like, you did not get that in the OG game of the random items that give you new... And it's another gaming pet peeve by Deron. It's like, I'm all hot takes all the time. I'm basically a hot plate. Which is, I always got really annoyed at games like Oblivion or Skyrim, where when you get high enough in difficulty... Even, like, the original Diablo games did this. Stumbled into my abode. We're gonna try to get an heirloom. Heirloom! Alright, let's go do this. So... Okay, that damages me. But they do this thing in the, it's like almost old school RPG type of way, right? Where it's like you almost didn't have the budget of the game to make more gameplay or even assets, or maybe you didn't even have space on the card. So, you know, fire magic would be red, and ice magic would be the exact same spells but in blue. And then you'd end up with this thing where it's just different colored numbers versus actually different gameplay. Like later Diablos and stuff, they tried to fix, like Diablo 2 does a pretty good job of fixing that. But then you have enemies that are just like, oh, I'm completely immune to fire, so just, you don't get to use part of your gameplay when I'm around. And you're like, okay. And I get the idea of the gameplay point, right? But like, the idea of it is that it forces people to break out of the way that they currently play by using those spells to play something different. But I think a lot of the time what it just ends up doing is it kind of forces people to not use the part of the game they liked playing. Yeah. Die! Because normally, people will, especially in RPGs, right? People will self-select into the gameplay style that they find fun. And so to then go, excuse me, you're playing the game wrong. That's not what's been designated as fun in this area of the game. It's like, okay. Like, I could even get giving you different rewards for playing it a different way, where it's like, hey, if you do this aspect of the game in stealth, you might get an additional whatever, versus if you kill everyone, you get this other thing. Which I'm fine with that, but oh yeah, I have to dash. But when the game is like, damn it, why is my brain not letting me do this? There we go. But when it's like, oh, you got to this area and everyone resists fire 86% as opposed to 28%, and you're like, okay, like, it doesn't feel like a well thought out gameplay mechanic to me. It just kind of feels like the developers adding in fake gameplay time for depth. If that makes any sense. It's all hot takes today. Just gonna double check my camera's still going. It is. My hair's falling in front of my eyes. Very Biebery today. I can now dash in the air. New roads traveled. I'm never gonna die. I'm too strong. Look at my face and my armor. I'm, what's my name? I'm Sir Gordon. Sir Gordon the Unkillable. That's my name. Don't wear it out. I got a big hammer. The platforming feels so good in this game, too. Ooh. Gonna fight for a book. Power of empathy. All right, let's go learn about empathy. The power of empathy, specifically. Nope. Why is my controller not letting me click the clicks? There we go. I have a very fun setup for my controller where I have like a $2 USB Type B to USB Type B cable that I found at a thrift store for $1. And then after that I have like my USB Type B to USB Type C. There we go. Obstacles are just hidden opportunities. I bet he doesn't mean... He did mean that. Wonderful. Ow. Ow! Double ouch. There we go. Okay. And you know what's the other thing I've noticed about this game is, like, I'm moving like I played this game for, like, a long time and I'm a pro. Not only does this game not really control that much like Rogue Legacy 1, like a little bit, it has all the same things, but they just made it so fluid that it feels like if I don't attack, they don't attack. Ow! Kindness but cannot be forced. If I can reach it, perhaps I can calm it down. I calmed it down. Chicken. Ow. Stop hitting yourself. Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself? This is such like a well thought out, like, meaningful difference in gameplay, you know? With the calming down enemies versus... Or like this one, the puzzle of I don't actually have to hurt them, I can just step on the platform. Time to go. Sucks to suck. Hammer! I like to think that since I'm picking up the hammer, in the same way that mild-mannered dentist or whatever it is from the first Thor comic book turns into Thor, I have now turned into Chris Hemsworth by picking up hammer. Aesop's Tome. Insight resolved. Inner demons. Hello, nameless knight. Careful what you learn. The truth can be misleading. What a great line. I did it. What is it? Lose no health? Damn it! I was doing so good, too! Oh, well. I tried. Okay. I feel like this is a secret. It's not. Guess what, everybody? It wasn't. Never leave $10 behind. I'm Chris Hemsworth. I always pick up $10 off the ground. How do you think I got these big shoulders? Was it doing anything normal? No, it was picking up $10 off the ground. That's the canon I've come up with, is that Chris Hemsworth is really broke. Really needs that 10 bucks. And there's nothing wrong with it. There's just $10 on the ground. $10 is not a bad amount of money, right? Like, I don't think I'd ever see $10 on the ground and leave it unless I know it's like somebody else's, but presumably any $10 you find on the ground is someone else's, though. I think that's the one part that gives me pause, you might say. Oh, I picked up a scroll. Leather weapon. That is not a weapon that I would think would be very effective. Okay. Hammer. For a non-standard weapon that you get in this game, this hammer feels so good to use. Destroy all targets, time limit 10. I should have done the jumping instead of the hammer. Man, I suck at these challenges so bad. At least I'll never die. That's my mantra. Winners never die. And losers only sometimes. Really? We should end the concept of death. I think most people would appreciate that. Eh. Who even builds this? Somebody really wanted to keep their scholarship money or whatever safe there. I don't know why I assumed that was scholarship money they hid in this old creepy castle. That does give me a very nasty bend of like, because it's scholarship money, right? That's just kind of like taking candy from a grad student. Okay. Got all that out. What's in the book? Letters old, but carefully preserved. Does that mean nobody reads books around here? Max mana. Here I am destroying all the books. That looks suspicious. I do not have the health for that. I'm still alive, though. Resist deep. Okay. Don't go without a sung lantern. Alright. So I don't have... I don't have the quest requirements for this. Another quick check. See if my stream's still streaming. Alright. My stream's still streaming. Ain't that swell? Ain't that just swell? Why be sweltering when you can be swell? That was so much less work than the other, than the hidden spike destroyer room. Where am I going? I guess if I go up to the right, yeah, there's places. Ow. I really gotta be careful to be alive more. He said before dying. I've been slain. I feel pretty good about how many deaths I did. I moited so many people. The targets count? Okay, well that... that feels a little like you're just trying to pump me up. And now we find the main gameplay of this game. Where now, Sir Gordon dying, we get to play one of Sir Gordon's 3 children. A lot of these people have exactly 3 children. Coming from a family where my parents had exactly 3 children makes this feel, you know, kind of homey and comfortable. Where'd my phone go? I swear I do own a phone. Somewhere. Okay, what are my options? What are my options? My character died again. Or my controller. There we go. Hero Complex. Flame Barrier. Compulsive Hoarder. Love that. Minimalist. Love that. Lady Ruth. You shall be my selected heir. The heir to the Empire. Triage for all. Can I do this through? I feel like I should be able to do this through controller. Yes, I can. Okay. So now I have archers. Switch to the ranger class. Yes. I will always switch to whatever class is just unlocked. We unlocked the chest. Oh, the pillow fort's now open. We got the blacksmith. The blacksmith is now open. That training dummy, that dummy thick. It's got to be a joke that somebody said before at some point. I wonder I should just put a lot into health and being alive. There we go. Hey, what's up? Any blueprints? Oh, you got aphantasia. You can't think about anything. Which I would love to hear somebody with aphantasia's take on that. Because I feel like it's not how that works. But... because couldn't he just draw... couldn't he theoretically just draw it on a piece of paper? Or was there an explanation for that as well in the... Gotta give Charon all my golds. I gotta pay the troll toll. Okay, back in. And then yet again, it's only when my my controller like loses connection whenever I change areas, I think. Come on, little buddy. I know you could do it. There we go. I don't need to talk to that dude. I will, though. Because I'm a good person. Next in line to sign the contract. Everything in the name of duty, I presume. Can't get through those doors, they tried. Eh. I am not Legolas. I'm gonna get there though. I'll be. This is I think probably my favorite version of this type of range system I've ever seen in a game. Where it just feels good, and they have the little Peggle like where it's going arc. Super smart. Wait, can I have that come back? No, I can't. Oh, there's a chest up there. Oh well. What if I... Nope, that was just another thing to jump. Come on. Put 'em up, put 'em up. Eh. All right. Get through one trapdoor, you've gotten through all the trapdoors. Okay. Nope. I tried. I thought that was a pretty good old college try as well. So you're kind of stuck on wherever you... So if those were still there, would that be a thing? I guess we'll never know. Because I broke them. Don't remind me that I'm in a risk level 1 area. It feels pretty risky to me. Ow. See? Danger. Intrigue. Yeah. Can feel things heating up, literally. That we're going to be in a heat wave in my area of the world, which is just like, come on. Oh, background lore. How I will read you later. Knockout punch? What was that? I didn't even see that. Oh, you put it at the end of a combo. I have more health this time. So it's just like a little fight room? What are we, some kind of fight club? Feel pretty good about who I am. The Archer Man. Ow. Come on. Oh, he's got armor. I'm like, why is this all tink, 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 or whatever? I did it. Do I get restore health or damage? Take 93 damage. Well, I have 92 health. Can I kill myself with this? Yes, I can. Oh, no. I'm so sorry, Lady Ruth. I did you real dirty. Isn't there a heat wave in Vancouver, like, biannually? Yeah. Hi, by the way. Yeah, there is. But, like, that doesn't mean it's any more fun. It's odd, because it's very, it's extremely humid, is the thing. Because there's a lot of people, I see, like, TikToks from people who visit Vancouver from, like, Jamaica, and they describe how they dislike the heat in Vancouver more, and that's, again, people aren't a monolith. That's probably just some people versus everybody, but the description I've heard, it's kind of like when Britain had a heat wave too, where it's like, because it's so humid, like if you're somewhere like Jamaica where it's not as whatever, it's really crazy hot in the sun, but if you get into the shade, you have kind of like protection from the heat, but humidity follows you underneath and through things. At that point, it's not a heat wave, it's just summer. But they call it a heat dome, like, when it doesn't rain for 6 months and all the plants are dying, and, like, it's bad. Like, I know, like, when we had the huge heat wave 2 or 3 years ago, half as many people died in that huge heat wave as died from COVID that year. Like, it was a lot in BC. It was, not great. What is this? Puritan? Vampirism? I will absolutely play the vampire. Vampire. I feel like I need to still put all my money into... How much money do I even have? 70? Okay, well, I don't have enough for anything. Hey, what's up, Sharon? Hey, I'll give you all my gold. Come on, buddy. As someone from the American South, I know how bad the wetsuit humidity is. Yeah, it's... Yeah, like wet hot is so much worse than dry hot. Like, I remember going to California at one point in a heat wave, and... What the shit? Why are they pixelated? What are my traits? What did I... Sorry, who am I and why? Ranger, Warbow, Ivory Canopy. Gravity Beam. Puritan. Everything is lewd. Enemies are censored. Alright. So... I guess that's just the... So I have a puritanical vampire? This feels... That feels a little hypocritical, but whatever. Although I suppose not all vampires have to be lewd. That's me applying something from the regular vampire canon. Ow. There. What did vampire do anyway? It's like when I kill stuff, I heal? That's what it looks like. Alright. Got all these. Never heard of a Catholic vampire before? I think... Yeah, because, like, I know, like, all the canon of like, vampiric lore is, like, very Catholic in nature, but the Catholic end of it, the vampire themselves being Catholic, off the top of my head, I can't name one. Other than... There is a piece of media that does happen, but it's like a spoiler if I say it, so I'm not going to say what it is. Okay, okay. Damn it. There we go. Ow, fuck off. I like so much about this. I even like the take 216 damage. Okay, well, can't do that. There we go. Yeah. But yeah, usually the vampires are it's kind of a versus match between vampires and the Catholic Church. It's not usually them on the same side. And if they are, it's like a vampire posing to be the church, but not, you know, not actually being, you know, from the people in the church. They're not actually Catholic, but I also don't consume too many vampire things. So what do I know? Thought that was destructible, but it won't. Okay. Okay. I'm alive. I'm double alive. Oh, it's every hit I gain health. Oh, that feels very powerful. I must take double damage or something. That would explain why I'm taking like 50 damage a hit. But yeah, 78 damage for that hit there is a lot. If there are sparkly blue tint vampires, there could be Catholic vampires. Well, that's... To go into some Twilight lore. That is... Oh, accidentally hit that button. That is how the Volturi work. If I remember correctly, the Volturi pose as part of the Catholic Church into the Twilight series. If my lore is correct. Okay. I'm still alive. The fact that I can lifesteal means I never want this character to die. Actually, the sensor bar does help me because it sensors from through the flames, so I knew where that person was from without having to get them through the flame. Through the fire and the flames, one might say. Keep losing Lamech's trail. Both torches must be lit with a strike of the foot to open the doors. I did it! Lamech's throne? Well, on the map, it's a giant skull with a crown, so I have a feeling that that's a boss fight. So, which I don't really want to die just yet, so I'm gonna go do alive things that alive people do. I'm still alive. Sorry to have bothered you. I'm feeling pretty Legolas at this point, actually. Like, I'm getting there. Only I could do that thing where he does in 2 towers. I don't know if this is the extended or the original, but he surfs a shield down a set of stairs. Man, when I was 14, that was the coolest shit ever. It's like, whoa, the concept of skateboarding, but in Lord of the Rings. To this day, I wonder if that was the inspiration for Breath of the Wild shield surfing. Money. There we go. Never gonna die. I'm immortal. 320. So this is 216. I'm gonna do it. Just because I have so much life gain ability. Shield surfing should be implemented in more things. It could be so useful. I do wish, like, the one thing I didn't like about it is that the shield, and I understand that the shield's gonna break, right? But, like, a skateboard doesn't break after 20 seconds of using a skateboard, right? So presumably a shield for shield surfing would last more than 12 seconds, or whatever it is in Breath of the Wild. But I do love, like, shield surfing. What do you think I should take? Tattered Rope or Azure Aegis? Neither of them lets me know what it is. Tattered Rope. In the end, even nature will bend to the power of your will. Sounds pretty ominous. The Azure Legion was relentless. The harder you fought them, the stronger they became. Azure it is. What does it do? 10% of incoming damage is absorbed by my mana. Oh, interesting. And I keep forgetting to use my giant Kamehameha spell, so that works out really well. What's up here? Oh, that sounded definitive. Okay, this time, I'm going to try that, like, all proper-like. No. No, I can't get up there yet. I guess because it requires the Aether's Wings or whatever. Ah, the chicken doesn't even come down. So what if I... No. Not this time. I bet you I can cheese through that, but not as is. Okay, where am I going? Down and right? I'm so good at Moida. Ow! Shut up. Oh, they're dead. That makes sense. Did I still not fully revive from... Or revive. Not fully heal from the other thing because of how awesome I am at getting things? Okay, where am I going now? Down. Down and to the right. Okay, now this time, Tattered Rope or Freon's Reward. All poisons have their uses, some more than other. Although Freon sounds a lot like the thing they have in refrigerators. Tattered Rope, even nature will bend to the power of your will. Costs 0 resolve. Costs 25 resolve. I have 190. So I'm a little, Think it's trying to make me do tattered rope. It's trying to make me learn the newbie items. Okay, gain 50 resolve per tattered rope. Take 100% or 60% increased damage from hazards. Oh no. Okay. So it means I can now hold more items for this run, but like spikes and shit's gonna hurt me so much more. And I already take increased damage, so cool item. It's gonna probably come in not handy, but it's, you know. Although I do love this kind of game where you like slowly learn all the bits as to how it's working. Do not leave the queue or you'll be arrested. Do you remember the armband or you're arrested? So yes, you're arrested. Turn rifle or be arrested. So really, it's just a whole bunch of arrested. Requires Echo's boots. Okay, well, I don't have Echo's boots, so fuck you. Oh! I did not realize that I could go through that door in the background. I wonder if this is a secret, or they actually expected me to see that. Stairwells collapse, I don't get that. Those wretched black boots are probably the cause may have wormed over our black roots. So if I can use that to get up, makes sense. And that's why black roots always grow back when you leave the room. Okay. Well, there are the boots on the left. Last cave buried the heirloom. Good news, the heirloom is still intact. Those things are sturdy. We're trying to dig it out. Tower's barely in one piece. Ah, we'll bury the only entrance. So. Ow. Oh, that hurts so much. Huh. Oh, god damn it. I know what they want me to do. That worked out, actually. I will say this. This game makes... It's got one of the best, like, adventure gamey feels I've had in a long time. Okay. Hey, bud. Won't take my challenge. Gotta take the challenge, man. When you power of resonance. Full stop, no joke. Okay. Enter the heirloom. Oh, so I can spin kick more things now. This feels so fluid. Like, I've played a lot of Metroidvanias. And now they reset my dashes. Okay. So I've got to go... Okay. There we go. Chicken. Okay. Resident enemies can only be hurt by echo kicks. Okay. and their resonant projectiles. Whew. This is quite tough for a little vampire, huh? I only have 40 health. If I hit anything, I'm dead. Oh, thank goodness, I got it. Oh. Echo's boots. Gotcha. Insight resolved! Requires Echo's boots. And I accidentally hit the wrong button that killed the whole vampire. Goodbye, Lady Ruth II. I did so much murder. Yeah. Goodbye, cruel world. Lady Susie, Sir Sean, Lady Ashley. I'll do this one because I like the characters that give you more money. I like money. And then let's most agile. Yeah, I'll switch to barbarian. Wait, raising max HP? Oh. There we go. I'm really just min-maxing health because I know I'm gonna die. Come on, Sharon, Betty, let's do this. Okay. Wait, am I also prudish? Oh, I have a Fusroda. That's funny. That's fun. Okay, I'm learning. And then I might make this barbarian my last run just because this weekend's super hot and I can feel my room heating up already with my giant light. Okay, Cloak of Eventide or Pandora's Trial. This one's another zero resolver, so I'm going to go with it because I want to know. Any hit taken is fatal. Defeat 10 enemies to purify it. Oh, dear. Okay, so if I die before this relic is done, mayhaps I'll do another run. Because, yeah, that was nothing. Goodbye, Lady Susie. Oh, I feel so bad. Poor Air. Sir Pepperoni. Sure, Pepperoni. Yeah, I'll get the living bank account. Okay. I'm sorry, what? Seeing in the chat, I don't know how long I'll be able to stay either. Tornado sirens just started going off near where I live. Probably fine, though. Is this normal? Are we not dealing with that first? I'll say this right now. If tornado sirens went off, this stream, for me, this stream would be over. This stream would not continue. Probably fine, though. Terrifying. Okay. I'm getting pretty good at this bow and arrow shit. I live in Tornado Alley, but I live in a heat dome, which is just a place where there's so much asphalt and stuff keeping in the heat. I'm a lot less risk to be hit by it. Oh, interesting. So that's heat dome where you are. Okay. Yeah, heat dome here is just, yeah, a little different. It's just their name for when we hit like a mega heat wave. But okay. Eh. Ow, 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 ow. Die already. Eh. Okay. Ouchie, wouchies. No. Oh. I might call it. You know what? I might just have a short one today. I got a lot to do. Not on stream. Oh, like do multiple rounds of laundry and food type stuff. So might call it there. Have safe. Be safe with tornadoes. But either way, yeah, no, it's been a lot of fun streaming, keeping the streams a gleaming. As always, don't forget to check down below our link tree, links to all of our trees. I should really add that. I'm gonna write that down. Yeah, but on that, you know, thanks to our patrons like Jenny. Wonderful, thank you. And don't forget, tell a buddy. Don't die of heat stroke. I won't. I'll be downstairs drinking the iciest of water, which makes me very happy. But yeah, other than that, tell a buddy, show a friend, and just don't die of heat and tornadoes. I think that's a good life lesson for all of us. It's like, be careful around tornadoes and lots of heat. All right. Peace. Okay, bye.